Hey, Rory Singh here from the PowerhouseMarketer.com. Today we're going to talk about PGI Global and issues that many people are facing right now. Today we're going to talk about Kala coins. Kala being referred to as a shit coin by other reviewers. Is that really true? Do they not hold any value, or is that a lie? Okay, we're also going to talk about KYC. I've been seeing people talking and mentioning that PGI Global implemented KYC in order to, cut people out of accounts, get accounts eliminated. We're also going to talk about limited withdrawals. Most people are still claiming they're not getting their ROI. They're not able to withdraw. We're also going to talk about, is this soon to be an exit scam? Okay. If this is your first time on this channel, find the big red subscribe button, subscribe, and even click on the bell notification icon. That way, every single time I go live with new helpful content, you'll be one of the very first people to get access to that freshly created information. I'm also going to ask you guys to like this video and share this video so that these type of helpful videos will reach more people and help more people. Whatever you guys put out to the universe, you will always get back tenfold. So please like and share this video. Okay. Before we get into PGI Global, the lifestyle. I want to talk about the lifestyle. You guys are after the exciting, exotic lifestyle. Fancy cars, fancy houses, freedom. But based on what I'm seeing here, a lot of people keep losing out on money, guys. Okay, so pay attention to this video as we cover all of these issues. So let's get right into it. Actually, before I get into it, if you're looking for a legitimate way to make money online, and if you're tired of exit scam, right, powerful affiliate marketing educational platform underneath this video, first link in the description, legitimately set up with all the laws in the US, Canada, UK, pretty well everywhere in the world. It's not a passive investment system promising you unsustainable ROI. All of these systems promising you guys, freedom for doing nothing. That's a big red flag right there. So we don't do none of that. That's just BS. Those type of systems don't exist. If you want freedom, you got to work for it. But if you want the best training and the best community to help take you there, along with a very lucrative, big ticket compensation plan on very valuable products that everyone needs in this industry, if they actually want to learn how to make money online, get access to a powerful affiliate marketing educational platform underneath this video, first link in the description. Okay, so let's get right into it. This is the CEO, founder, RV Palafox. Now the shitcoin, Kala shitcoin is what reviewers are calling this. Okay, they're calling it a shitcoin. There was another deal called Nui that introduced that coin to their members, and I did some reviews on Nui. And I even removed them because I knew one guy from Manitoba who, we became friends on Facebook. But then he started arguing with me and telling me that he was even, this was in the days of BitConnect. And he was saying, hey, Rory, BitConnect is legitimate. This is before it exit scammed on millions of investors. Now, this guy argued tooth and nail. So I said, okay, I feel bad about him. He is a Nui affiliate, and he asked me to just pull the video just because I knew him, and I did. Guy from Manitoba. And then next thing happened. Nui, and the founder of Nui is this guy, and this ties right into what's in store for you guys with PGI Global. This is the gentleman here, Darren O'Lyon, CEO and founder of Nui. That was another deal. And I saw a video of this guy walking around in the forest, and he looked like, I don't know, I kind of felt sorry for as like, oh, maybe I'm attacking his company. But next thing you know, they scam exited, and this guy fled the US, or maybe he's in the US hiding, who knows? But he's hiding from the long arm of the law. Nui came out, they dumped Kala on their affiliates, and eventually what happens is, people are left holding the bag. a bag of useless, worthless, meaningless tokens, okay, that are not, pretty well not worth anything. So this is what we're getting at here in this review. So RV Palafox, he is believed to live and reside in the Philippines. Okay, now in the Philippines, the laws are very strict. I'm thinking that since he's running PGI into the ground, I'm thinking he probably wouldn't, if he's smart, he wouldn't be in the Philippines. He would be most likely in, see it says Philippines here, Philippines, Inc., Philippines. Anyways, technically, using common sense, if he didn't want to get in shit with the SEC in the Philippines, because they're very strict over there, they've put affiliates of these type of schemes already in jail. Okay, you guys can go do your due diligence and research and check that out. So I'm thinking if I was him and I was running a scam, then I'm just about to scam, exit a whole ton of people, millions and millions of dollars worth of crypto, etc. I sure as heck wouldn't want to stay in the Philippines. So most likely he's in a place, if he's smart, where you guys could never touch him. Okay. So this is what we're going to talk about here today. KYC. I saw a lot of people mentioning KYC. I don't know why the affiliates that are still promoting PGI are not getting into this. KYC is when a Ponzi... KYC is a legitimate act. Okay. It's just to know who you are. It's to really test your identity to make sure that if your name is Jack, right, and your last name is Smith, then they want to make sure that you are actually Jack Smith. Now, with these Ponzi's, the great majority of people don't usually use their real names. They usually make up names and fake identities. And system founders, they know this. So they implement, there was another deal called Mirror Trading International that scammed out not too long ago. And it ran for a few years as far as I understand. Okay. And it eventually scammed a ton of people, millions and millions and millions of dollars. Okay. And they implemented KYC just before they scammed out. Okay. As did Nui. Now, the whole idea here is very simple. Palafox already made the announcement to his affiliate database saying, we are introducing Kala to our community. So what basically that means is eventually, once it's in place, they are going to start paying out as the other exit scammers did in the past. It's a pattern, right? They're going to start paying out in these shit coins called Kala. Okay. Now, before Nui scammed out, what initiated the exit scam, guys? Well, it wasn't the long arm of the law. Well, they kind of did. The regulators, they just issued a fraud warning, as they did with BitConnect and USI Tech. USI Tech had like one big one. Well, big. They're all the same size. Size doesn't matter when you were talking about securities regulators, but they had a fraud warning for BitConnect in Texas. And they panicked. And the next thing you know, they scammed everyone. Okay. So the regulator, they themselves didn't shut BitConnect and USI Tech and Nui down. What happens is once they start getting fraud warnings against PGI Global, and it's already started, new investors are more hesitant to give them their money, to put stuff on their credit cards. So recruitment dries up. And then what happens with these deals like PGI Global, they try and figure out how can we dig more money out of the already existing members. And what they usually do, right, is they will say, okay, as an example, oh, your daily withdrawal is limited to $50, as an example. Okay, this is just an example. And then once recruitment starts drying up or existing at all, then what they're going to do is, okay, well, if $50 was worth of crypto, as an example, is the minimum withdrawal you could make. Now it's moved up to 100. Okay. and then you're going to have to pay an extra or a couple extra different admin fees in order to get your withdrawal. And these are the things that these Ponzi's usually do. And this is what I'm seeing starting to happen with PGI. Okay. So now with NUI, and we can use this as an example with PGI, they only had 3 that I know of against NUI, regulator warnings, that means investor fraud warnings. They had 1 in Montana, 1 in Texas. Texas, I think, pushed Darren Olayan over. I don't know. It's always in Texas. Eh? They get a fraud warning from Texas. Everyone goes bananas. Michigan. So Montana, Texas, and Michigan. It nudged NUI to scam exit, dumped useless, worthless shit coins on their investors, and then they took off. And Olayan, who knows where the heck he's hiding out, because he's an American. And, you know, that's kind of crazy to be opening up these kind of companies in the States. There's another one called CPT, Copy Pro Traders out there, and they're doing the same thing, okay? Money down the drain with these guys, money down the drain. Anyways, lastly, let's look at PGI, Trustpilot. Usually it's bullshit on Trustpilot, but only until something's about to exit scam. That's when you start getting truth. Look at this here, an hour ago. Head Up says it's a scam. See Head Up here, you see the names that they use, and when they start implementing KYC into these schemes, then people with fake identities are like, oh, I'm shit out of luck now. I can't make a withdrawal because now I've got to like, you know, prove my identity, and then my name's not Head Up, as an example. So this guy said PGI scam. This one here must be an affiliate. Simply Honest. Yeah, we believe you. PGI is a great company. They're just not paying out what they're promising, and they're not paying people out. This one says good company, but not that great. I do not care what people say. This is man has big heart. Yeah, I'm sure he has a big heart, guys. This one says 4 days ago, I'm currently going to the FCA. He must be in the UK. Gonna go and complain over there. You know, the regulators don't give a damn about you guys. They just issue the fraud warnings, and they know it's enough to trigger a scam exit, because new network marketers won't come in because they're too scared. They're like, oh, these are red flags. This looks like too much. I'm not going to invest in PGI. And then the company, they themselves exit scam. But one thing I got to say about the regulators, they do control the laws, they control the police, they control the court system, so we have to abide by their rules. And whenever you got an MLM passive investment system like PGI Global that's not regulated, then they can't register with the regulator. They can't register with the FCA or the SEC or any other regulator in the world. You know, Australia, which is kind of Australia is a different story altogether. Anyways, they can't register because they have to show you proof of revenue. They have to show the regulator. They have to get audited. They have to get permission. They give permission to the regulator. As an example, let's say in the UK, if PGI wanted to register with the FCA, they have to sign over permission to let the FCA or the SEC audit their company and show them that this is where they're getting revenue. And with these type of deals, they say it's investments and bots and trading team and experts and all that stuff. But in their back office, at the bank, etc., all the money's coming in from network marketing recruitment to recruit the new investors to pay out the older ones. And they can't show that stuff because they're going to get kicked out. They're going to get kicked off the property of the regulator, right? They just won't even do it. They can't do it. They can't register. That's why. But that is a signal and a red flag of common sense saying that none of these are set up for the long run. As we can see here with all these people complaining that they're not getting paid. I did see a few people leave me comments saying that they did get paid. And then I got a couple other comments came in after. And one guy says, hey, Rory, they only paid out in PGI some of the really old members. They're not paying out most of everyone. They're paying out like 1% out of everyone. Okay, so basically the writing's on the wall, guys. Okay, it's going to scam exit, and the Palafox here. You guys won't be able to touch this guy unless he really screws up, goes to the wrong country, and gets arrested for whatever reason. But these guys are smart. Usually you'll never, if they use their real names, you'll never find them. Okay. Most Ponzi owners, what they do is like, here's an example. Lifeser is another review I did just yesterday. Russian guy pretending to be a British guy. Normally, Ponzi owners will hire, like here's another one, Barack's, hire actresses and actors and models to play CEO, so that they can never get arrested, they can never get charged, and they can never get thrown in jail. And right now, the owners of these type of deals are sitting on the beaches of the world, sitting on the beaches of the world, sipping out of coconuts, enjoying freedom, baby. Something to really think about.